like and subscribe. What is the pettiest reason you can't date someone? Wasn't my pettiness, but a girl I went on a few dates with wouldn't date me because she wanted to be the artistic one in the relationship, and she was worried that me being a musician would spoil that for her. Edit. Wasn't real deep into it, it was just a couple of dates. I don't feel negatively toward her. She was a nice enough person lol. Also, music isn't at my career, more of a passionate hobby. I work in it by day. This made me laugh really hard. Sorry that happened. I literally rethought about my relationship with my ex when we went to the zoo. I paid for everything, tickets, parking, food, gift shop, etc, which all was not cheap, and he had the nerve to say our trip to the zoo was boring. Ended things with a guy over various other reasons, but the most annoying was how many times he told me that he'd leave me for Miranda Lambert in a heartbeat. Which okay, I get it, some people have a list of celebrities they leave their S/O over, mostly as a joke. But this was like every day, just randomly said, not related to the conversations we were having at the time, and he meant it. He made sure I understood that, if for some godforsaken reason Miranda Lambert walked in through the front door, I was gone. Edit. Asterisk asterisk, thanks for all the comments. I was surprised to read that many people didn't know who she was. Guess I was so familiar with her after hearing about her so often during that relationship. Haha. Funny because this actually happened. The guy that was married to Miranda Lambert now left his fiancée a while back to date milliliters. Only went on one date, but he named his cat Creamy, and the way he said it grossed me out. She talks to people like they're 100 meters away from her. She wouldn't clear the excess time off the microwave display. She insisted on hanging out at home. She lived with like 6 people, and they always had friends over. I felt like a BF extra on Friends or Seinfeld. Yeah, this is legit. I would have bounced too. My grandparents were very southern. When I was a kid, I spent the night at their house and heard Termo vertical bar wrestling. I heard my grandpa say my grandmother's name, Sarah, but with his accent he said to Sarah. I met a girl named Sarah who was also southern. When she introduced herself as Sarah, I had to know about. It just gave me the heebie-jeebies. She had the same first name and last name as my grandpa. Leslie Nielsen. Urcus is. P equals. I did internet dating for a while, before I met my husband, and I have to say, the fact that he wrote incomplete sentences with near perfect spelling and grammar was a real turn on. She didn't like museums. Inability to form a coherent sentence in text. Such a further. This thread is basically plot summaries from Seinfeld. He wore fake glasses and didn't like vegetables. Fake glasses? I almost broke up with a girl when she was trying to be seductive and yanked my book out of my hand and closed it, losing my spot. I hated this. She would sleep in Sunday mornings and my bio clock still woke me up on my weekday work time. So I would just catch up on news on Sunday quietly in bed next to her, still cuddling. But if she woke up next to me and saw that I was reading, she would yank it out of my hand and throw a tantrum that I wasn't paying attention to her while she slept. As a bonus, when we were awake, she didn't want me to read the news or books either. She wanted to always talk or do stuff together. I just needed some God me time, but she hated that. So I just read constantly around her till she broke up with me. She had the feminine version of my name and that as just too cute as He Roman Slappy or P Roman Slappy. WHNITXTWTH no vowels. EY though. She had the same name as my mom. Martha. Live, laugh, love style home decor. Shopping for a house RN and this irritates the out of me. Those single word signs in the dumb loopy font. Like gather in the kitchen and eat in the dining room. What, does someone with dementia live there and doesn't remember what the rooms are for? I had a guy break up with me in high school because God told him to vertical bar. I was like, okay, guess I cannot argue with that one. I had the pussy to vertical bar. A guy told me God said I am his wife. I was like, cool, but he did not tell me so vertical bar. She did that thing with her voice, where every sentence she said ended with a question mark. Follow up, since so many people have asked, she was not Australian. She's American. I think it's called upspeak. His last name was Sister. Sister? I barely know her. My wife once told me she couldn't be with someone who wasn't around the same level of intelligence as she. I have no idea how I'm going to keep it a secret that I'm an idiot the rest of our lives. But here's the thing, if she's an idiot and lacks the self-awareness that would lead her to consider she might be an idiot, then she'd find someone of similar intelligence and be content with an idiot such as yourself. So I'd say it worked out. Weird is, I've also quit a therapist over this. Indeed petty. I can't date anyone with lip injections. It felt super unnatural kissing her. Like kissing a baboon with rigor mortis. So you won't date someone with lip injections, but you'll kiss a baboon? You've been visited by the ghost of a very important man. Pay your respects by liking and subscribing, and he'll grant you 3 weeks of good luck.